My name is Renee Coe, and this is my persuasive speech on social sustainability. It is time for change. The time has come to make things different, make things better, so that we can become more socially sustainable. Because as a society, we strive for social sustainability, but we're not achieving it, not by a long shot. Take a look around. Most working families struggle to make ends meet, even when there are two incomes. Health insurance is now mandatory, but when the cost of health insurance exceeds the amount of income, there is no way you can afford to get it. And the dynamic of the family has changed dramatically. In this speech, I'm going to be covering the health insurance, the financial sustainability, and the dynamics of what make a family. Health insurance is required, but it is not affordable. In 2013, 13.4% of the population, or 42 million people, were uninsured for one full calendar year, according to health insurance coverage in the United States 2013. The National Health Interview Survey Early Release Program states that in 2013, 19.6 million people aged 18 to 64 lacked any health insurance coverage at all, mainly because most of these people did not have jobs that provided company health insurance, or they were retired so they could not afford it on a fixed income. The National Health Survey Early Release also states that the amount that people pay for health insurance has increased 30% from 2001 to 2005, while during the same time period, wages have only increased 3%. Where are we supposed to come up with the other 27% that it costs to provide health insurance that is mandatory? Financial independence is becoming a dream and not a reality. The National Center for Children in Poverty states that the United States uses an outdated standard to figure out what poverty level is. The standard that is used was developed in the 1960s. In 2013, the federal poverty threshold was $23,624 for a family of 4 with 2 children. That's according to the National Center for Children in Poverty. I myself work for a state-funded institution, and I don't even make that much money a year. I work for one of the institutions in place to help provide social sustainability, and I am not able to maintain social sustainability because I don't get paid enough. And when ends don't meet, other problems arise, according to the National Conference of State Legislatures. Some of these other problems include not being able to afford health insurance, not being able to provide food for your family, and not being able to provide a place to live. We are the working poor. We are the people that go to work every day, do our jobs, but still do not make enough money to make ends meet. We make too much money to get any help from any outside sources, but not enough to actually live. We make just barely enough to survive if we're lucky. And now let's look at the dynamics of what make a family. According to dictionary.com, a family is a basic social structure consisting of parents and their children. And according to the United States Census Bureau, the statistical definition of what makes a family has remained unchanged since 1930. It states that a family consists of a head of household, spouse, and their children. Roughly 2/3 of all children in the United States will spend at least some time in a single-parent household. Now, if you look at society the way it is now and families the way they are now, you can definitely see the need for change on what defines a family. Prior to 1930, the Census Bureau stated that a family was anyone who shared the same dwelling. Aunts, uncles, grandparents, cousins, brothers, sisters, mom and dad, everybody. Now, with the Supreme Court legalizing gay marriage, the dynamic has changed even farther. And with so many children currently in foster care, up for adoption, or living with other family members, the definition has changed as well. In conclusion, I would like to say that the time has come for change. We as a society strive for social sustainability, but we are not achieving it. Look at all the people you know that are struggling to make ends meet, that don't have health insurance coverage, or they're taking care of family members' kids because the family cannot take care of them themselves. I'm here to tell you that the time has come for change, and it is up to us as a society to start this change.